can see the hammer marks, right?
Yeah.
Now, would you buy a kitchen table that had, dining room table that had 80 grit sanding marks down through the middle of it? No, it's unfinished. Why do you want a piece of iron that has hammer marks in it? It's unfinished. Yet, so in the 18th century, that would be the working process, the manufacturing process. But then you would have to clean it up and try to make it look as nice as you could, you know, representing the quality of your skill. And you could use a tool like this, which was called a flatter, made specifically for taking out hammer marks. Say you were making a spatula or a kitchen implement, you would want it to look really.
Huh?
Well, anyhow, that just hit 3,000 degrees. Okay, we had the hammer marks, right? Now, except for the burnt mark, you actually see hammer marks? No, you see the mark of the hammer.
Right.
But you don't see actual hammer marks like there were earlier. Now, the putting of hammer marks on it, we call that texturing, and it's actually a very controlled process to create an impression, to actually make a flat surface look more interesting in the art, in the world of art smithing. And I'll demonstrate a very popular finish of from the 1970s when the bicentennial was around, and we were again rethinking of the colonial era and everything had to look handmade. That's actually what an 18th century piece would look like. But in our Romantic impression,
Yeah.
Right, now that's handmade. You can tell by the hammer mark. They didn't even have this hammer in the 18th century, a ball peen hammer, to this extent. But it does create, it does bring alive old memories. Durant's doing the same thing with the ironwork down there. He wants it to look exceptionally crude.